Good morning. Madasing inalit no pat sa shaei pat ka jaka. Te nang iap ko ka train nang ni ka tram nang ni ban leit stage ko jaka don hanga mga hang ni jani sudi bat kong yasha. Te kani ngi haban kyo kani ka train ka ba khat phra nang ni pangin poist ki jaka. Te tikwi kiwe tikla elit shaei pat ki jaka bapher pipini ki ambulans em kim juya ni surok ba kiya ben ni ka surok bayat tram ngani. Surok bayat tram ni kiya bikum tu nomor ma ka kani kalom kinja emergency kalenti emergency kani menu ki bakwa ban leit ready ki pulit ne menu belang emergency em kiya binang ni kamut kimya kim penki ya kate ka highway marapo highway ke surok ba you don't make ini ki zebra crossing ki haban yeng wi kalil you don't make stop deh te dakani pat kimdan kam ra ban yeng hapo kimdan kam ban yeng ki stop egum tu simlayanya kemul ki beri ru kilakan ria hi bat kimju kimju ya jiru hakani nomor kaya ke tram lani ki bus lani ki what do you call lani ki ambulans bat ki kalipulet ni shaei te ker nyom lang haju memang kamder. That is going that side too.
Oh,
we are going that side. Ni ki tram ni tiba bus ba. Chalo.
Sahabat travel ne.
Kada kong jadi college show stay la iman ubreu sini.
Namar kalong ba ngisiu tak siu kalong ba
hai CCB tang si wan sini layo no dunong sini shong nan sini
tang arhajar arspa san peu
tang arhajar arspa san peu siu ban poi sini layo ban shong nan sini sa nan sini mo ni
bapher kita piru layo kemina terai
no kubleisbon jai situ tu Julia kai awat yang mana tadi yang mana kata yang mana kata kamera ka dan hang tei ke floor khat away ka balai ka floor besjong di khalai ke jonga khalai khalar khat away tu khat away ke jonga tu ye ka ye khna ka ye di bedai nice keni ni jonga tei kumnu ka me lai ti kamera jonga hampir belas se tip show dah ya lawan ni Mynta tiga train nang ni lawan ni spark ngilaslam to ngilaslam alright ngilai here Mynta nak ni ka tram niliwat no ya ka ni ke jaka ka bangi de ban lain si nang chu ngin saya poi no pat shaei ke jaka la shaei bom blan met itu smart seneng ini poi ba let's see page number yeah brother yeah shani kala khamlong kendong kne kala khamlong kum sepo mulai kum tu mi no lain nyesa lain kra ngai poi tas mulai wah kum kala kham jengai kne na po city te kibri ru kala kham duna kne chne guys wa sudip that side pe di Google Map. Shani de ka Google Map long ka biang ma ka specific ba. Sebak ba. Syama nang ni. Ini ya setai. Oh no we'll have to this one no. See. We've got out of this. Cross this. According to this thing this is we need to cross it though. Oh no, that side. What 62? Takes bus number 62. Up number 62. What? Tram? No, we'll have to walk now.
Walking is like 27 minutes.
No, just walk 11 minutes. See. Yeah, we already reach Klebar Gasa. Yes, exactly.
Creative cluster.
No, we're going to creative cluster first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we come here. Oh, you thought the other way. Okay. They have your paper dah kan ni nak tanya saya like. Actually, no, we were going to the wrong direction dah. We need to go there. There. Stay. Yeah, that one. Stay. Come on. Aslam. Sini kadang kita ke jaka bapila benlik belah rupa kita. Belah. Leit sngewnang leit belah. B-I-L-L-A. Belah. Satu cekhmat kadang kita ke jaka. Let's go. Tu kali. Mercedes. Bang mah tu kali ini. Ti man bang off ya kamera ring I kali bibang ibang. Dalam on biang pat mi issue ri itang kawe. Arteli kai. Hey, Arabji, this will end in another 5-10 minutes. Yeah, the session. Đây, kieng sini lo mekom juk bay baro kan. Ay banga kilong mekom sha. Ha kan bo do skill sha ini te. Developed country sha. Pekan kau wiru kali yang ni. Anum long mering video tamang suring tu niat. Betul. Sak. Ay bang leh. Di sini Renault. Ini Gazer itu kan ini. Oh di Harley baby bang ah. Nga si ibang beting kali ki update bigi. Okay, so another two cross section and with the tour ko kali baby bang ah. Rang charge. Wait. Come. Let's walk. Kini sini bela long kam kendong sini kam dari era ka piang iru long kala ham sukhi ban yang bane ya ki traffic light ru kidan ki surok ki ba khamret kam kim traffic light show. Oh boy, ani ki jingai valley kata. It's very far ya. Teh pingin ki bike sini sak Tidung CB 750. Ini kita jadi bike pirang yacht sini hendak shaei pinam yacht. India li pinam yacht here. We here. Kata ente. Ta last iapoi yang ni. Creative cluster. This is the creative cluster. Oh, ni duster, baik. Renault duster. Let's go right in, brother. Right in. Kani yang ni, kani bagi dia benuan Mynta. Terus sepak sah. So we're done from here. We got a little late. Lah khamslam keniat. Kita ini boat no ikini pas shaei pakai jaka. Ini kita ki art galleries, ki art studios buat kiwe. Kiba ini peit kai kelong kumno. Mintik sunang men expect makan ni baik long kum station kum long ki plang ki jingthung bat kiwe nomor ba kani hani kala khamper la khamlong kham sknong mo ki mane kala la bani I kala long khamlong shadin ki ba ni khamlong shadin ka khamlong kom ta khamlong bon ki natural yure kala khamlong little outskirt kaniat kadau Sebut begini siam ni, yang shaei kebangi tip. It's interesting, no studio. Yeah, we do not know where we're going, but still going. Ni telah longkom shadin office sarkar situ sejongi. Sak. Apa? Sini kibun ini ki Volkswagen kibun apa? Dalong kita buon bahir ni tang Meghalaya kita buon bahir. Ni Renault. Ini kali ni Skoda. Temang padi ki showroom kali pat kawai ru sini. Aju safety le bang explore kawai pa kawai ham. Kile ayu hang ni kari kile kumno bat kum da ter long thik kan surok kumno kumno light kumno amda sade would have been nice tama problem kalau mangam dan por bun bane ite kita kadang haban suya buat saya kan program kumba bala akong bala bu tila si bala yolat pan hadin kam kulit por ngin saya leit ni dan hani babon ki artis sudah di bawan badan ni hadin ra saya ingin leit nan tip ini up ni berapa ya sedikit no let's go.
Ja sad godine celo location menadžera
kali berit bagi dan baik belum kinano ki belum ki film ke ni kowe Fiat interesting very interesting kali bengin je khami شوي شوي يرهني بروحات Ngam siap bib ni kali baik. Siap baik kali.
Point of community.
Ni iapoi ni Ngam. Hello.
Welcome to Wrestling. We would like to invite you to our courtyard, maybe, and start there. Hallo, kommen Sie doch bitte zusammen. Our growing collective of artists from different disciplines, such as performance. Big focus is on music and sound art, but also installation, photography, sculpture, you name it. There are also architects and graphic designers among us, and there is a lot of people who are also working with communities, participatory methods.
So yeah, I have a startup of my own. It's a media startup, but I also I'm pursuing my research in tribal designs. So we have our own culture, our own tribe there. So I'm doing research on these tribal art that are there in our place. So more of the philosophical aspect of it. Nice. This is a nice place.
So please feel free to explore the third floor, where a lot of our sound artists and musicians are also based, but also graphic designers.
Oh, where are you from?
Hello.
Where are you from?
From here.
I see. I'm from India.
Ah, really?
Yeah. Can you help me get the car? Oh, hey, con nghe shot. Con nghe shot. Wow. And what is this?
I'm preparing a performance work, and I want to work with an installation with threads.
Okay.
And I start with my colleague next week, and so I'm figuring out some trials
I see.
before we will work together.
Alright, so are you installing it here or somewhere else?
Showing it? No, I don't show it here.
Okay.
Also maybe just bits and parts. Yeah.
Alright.
But the whole performance, hello, is then in another space.
I see. So this is more of an installation kind of setup.
It's an installation setup, but it will be as its performance will be with body as well. So
I
with
see.
live performance.
I see.
Have to say hello. See how we are going to do it.
So is this a specific kind of thread or
Yeah,
is it a
it's
normal?
insofar specific because it's a very I actually bought this in China, in Chengdu. It's much cheaper there, and it's a high quality thread.
I'll introduce you to a very amazing person.
Really?
Kong Yesha Ali.
Hello.
So we are
I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you.
I'm Yasha from India.
yeah. So we are both from India, and she has something to show you. She makes thread out of a butterfly cocoon.
Really?
And this is
But
this
that
this,
sounds
this dress.
very special. Yes.
And this dress that she's wearing, it's made from that.
Yeah. Please.
You
But
do-
this
you
is
should see.
this is insofar perfect because
All
it
right.
is a little bit when it gets in touch, it's
Yes.
not so slick.
Yes.
And it's.
Who need to buy it in China? So you got it from China,
I
right?
had a long residence.
This is the young.
Told you, very special.
Wow. So from here, from this.
No, my
This is the
goodness.
cocoon.
Oh my goodness.
So from
So the
Can I have your contact?
yes.
Because this would be so interesting to work with this material.
and this actually is a cocoon where butterfly, I mean where the silkworms were turned into a butterfly. So when they turn
So
to a butterfly, so they leave the cocoon behind, and that's how we.
Danke. Thank you. Thank you. You're on the tour now, so I'll let you go. But
we'll
I
keep
will
in touch,
I will come back to you.
Yes.
Thank
we'll
you
keep
very
in
much.
touch.
I'm Lisa. Don't forget my name.
Lisa, then all the best. All the best to you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Oh, lovely. Oh, I have to get in touch with you.
Yes. Thank you.
And this is. Oh wow. All right. Okay.
Tattoo artist, and she's tattooing on this massage bench. So
Right.
there are traces.
Oh, nice. Alright. Just looking for person.
I'm an intruder as well.
Good one. Alright. I thought maybe I'll talk to the person who's managing the setup. Ah. Oh, wow. Am I lost?
Vor 26
And,
Jahren habe ich
and what is this? Okay.
Hi.
Do you do like music demos? Like song demos?
Alright.
Do you have a way to contact you?
Kanina ni kadi jaka bikile recording studio hang ni. So di co-working space ke bakila pancuran ni jaka na takiyo ya kani ka jaka ni bikila ban record studio. Le ban record music bat kiwai. Ya na sa shumai.
Copper.
Okay, so this is a lot of recording studio. Okay.
No, I don't know because in neuroscience also there are like researches, no, like to see if the I don't know, not the atom of copper, but like is active in the.
Oh wow. And what's this supposed to be? What's this supposed to be? Alright, and hi.
Hi,
I'm
Laura.
Ferdinand.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You from Vienna?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Actually, I was born here.
Oh,
Yeah, one of the
pretty
only
wonderful.
ones actually.
Oh,
I have an
lovely.
Iranian father, but I was born in Vienna.
I see. I'm from India.
Ah,
You're from India too? Yes. And you here?
Studying in Budapest.
I see.
Where do you
I
study?
see. I studied there in India as well.
Yeah, where?
At the Northeastern Hills University.
ah, okay.
Yes. And right now I'm pursuing my research in tribal designs.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a lot of tribal design, tribal art there. So we do a lot of these more like research from the philosophical angle of how aesthetic has become one of the go-to escapades, so to say, for the people, even quite a few centuries ago. And right now we don't have as much, but I'm trying to get more of what they have in store for us, our forefathers have in store for us in terms of art. So for us, their art is a necessity.
Okay.
So it has a lot to.
Hi, Servus.
Okay, so generally your talking is fine. Just we're gonna continue downstairs.
All right, sure, good, thanks. And well, what are you into?
I do a lot of sounds and literature and so electroacoustic music and a lot of multimedia installations.
Oh, great. I actually I have a media startup there in India. So we do it's more like a social and creative agency. So we do a lot of content creation. That's why I'm still recording this one. And we do YouTube videos, we do podcasts, we do all those. Getting creative heads sharing their their knowledge about what it is to. I mean, from every background. Could
I
be
was
art.
invited just recently to New Delhi to a conference, and then in December, and then I couldn't go because I was sick.
Yeah, you should be there.
And it was horrible, but then I saw it, the smoke was horrible. So I was quite happy that I didn't go, I must admit, because the smoke was like
Oh yeah,
tremendous.
yes.
It was the months where all the
Right, the
kids
Delhi.
got lost in
Yes,
New
yes,
Delhi.
exactly.
Are you from Delhi?
No, I'm from Mumbai, but it's just as bad.
It's the same, and that has to be asthma problem. And that
But
was
you
where
should
I
come
had
to our place though,
Where-
because
where does this
from the northeastern part of India,
Yeah.
it's just below the Himalayas.
Yeah.
So we have a similar weather like this there. So in 2 days' time, when I came here, when I reach here, I already feel like home.
Yes, yeah.
So if you come there, I'm sure you like it.
Yeah, you have to give me
Oh sure, yeah. I'll give you my number.
so I might
Ani bun ba ki ke hang ding nang su. And what's here? Oh, don't you see? Hi.
There's a station next door.
All right. What is this?
This is also a shared community space. So
Okay.
it's also a studio. This one is
All
also
right.
used with exhibition. But this
I
is
see.
partially for
Do you have any media studio sort of a thing, maybe for podcasts and TV shows and all that?
I'm not part of the collective, so podcasting, I think some music is one of the areas.
I see.
This is
I see.
outside of the studios.
Yeah, I saw two.
But podcast, I'm not sure. Maybe.
All right. Okay. Thank you. So the big guy shoot session here there. Come here, shot. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so I think we can start.
So we'll keep it very brief because we don't have a lot of time, but we'll try to give you an insight on how we operate here at Russell. So we share the building with neighbors, as we said earlier, but also within our own structure we have a mixed use. So we have on part studios that people use to work and produce, but we also have 3 main communal rooms or communal spaces that we want to open up, or we open up already to people from outside to use as either rehearsing rooms or performance rooms, Werkstatt, as we said earlier.
So mentang ila don ila pos pakan ko ke jaka. Pwede ka phone calls. Te ke jaka ka ba. Ana yo yang pas kawai ka jingi kendu ni. Laya bini mem do bena dong la jer ho ini pi ba. Ya tu dah ngala isen ngala isne. Ila jong dei. Ah sakut sini na. Te kini hang ni bây đây begini nong snai nong than nong le ki babun ba ki jat kam dei. Dan ta kita ru ki don ya ka funding ke biang ba. Masa ni ba bây đây bagi jing than jing le jing wo gitu ki kim dah kami ire ka commercial side of it. Kile kum ki art forms nang ta ki data ki interested individuals ki bala ban avail li lani ki bala ban thiet kita tin rai om ki brio bro khoi te ngi ko man ni pet kai man ta ka long kum nu spo phi smok kum nu lai kan nu brio ba yo chúng tôi
Ayo. Don bet ni kan ke ai ke mangin mentoi.
biang
Wat ya ya surok don ni ai ke mangin mentoi.
ke dai an pni phi man ta pas ki arsaka solid ani nga seni tengah shu ibang bagi arsaka ibangam ji shunu ru ha she india na shu shuai tama handing ilot pet ni hari kita hadirin jong kita kidan kita pe ibang haban chu zoom kan ite ban bi ibha sama kide ki jaj thuk ki jar saka ki bang junya ma he ai jai ko to ani ting dan hang ni mentang la siu wan rumah ni beberapa ke dan lut hang ni ting yo free ning hap siu ka bai bam rim tip ngin hap banya jit ka batat tan khenang ba la de ba sa siu ting ni babi la de ba hap siu ti hap shir khi de ngin bam de kum tu menu tu ni ngam itu thau kan ni ten stock fish stock bla wan ada batat ni tu ani bas batat
Lemonade, homemade lemonade. Sorry.
okay
Aris?
I'm using Google Translate.
yeah she Google Translate by kamsok
Yeah, me too.
I can have maybe some apple juice or something like
What is it? No. Yeah, that one.
apple orange. Oh yes apple
I'm learning.
lemonade ki dekai
Nga peit.
tah ngin yamat pi kai long ko ngatan bam apple juice lu bangwan sini apple juice be mali bisni la dakin sung thu am dangla ba phile Google Translate ni pisondur ram ba ka sa translate iti gumni kei badan hang te da ka German hang ni kandon da ka pareng tu bitla bini yin tu ba ro khat kani la dan chicken curry basmati rice udan baked vegetarian udan pani menu kali ni khat ar lu khat riu terik kamu tahari kat tu ni kala change dia apa pani ti jingdi ni jingdi apa ni jing bam deh
Ini
apa ni hari jingdi
amat shaei lang peit apa.
ton lai da bitu jingle jongi mentang wan bam hang ni tini ingin ya pet ni bam kalong kumno jing bam kanu kador jing bam pani ka kham ikop tat khang dia ti ngin dai pet kai la da sei kong isha te iwat da umso na riboy sama bamyo wat squash do umso meleng na riboy kong isha iwat umso meleng ngam na boy yo ra tan pet kai ni oh kini tim dan kam le phi no pet kai kan ni mo pet le no shandur tu kemudian translate to i kang ba ndani translate kini nomor kalong kumju ni si tama kade di penyem kide lala ka jong pek garam kade sanspa ka whisky saus pasan po tiga tu ka bang kwa mga kade saus pasan po ka dor jong ni ken ka pisa jong ni tek sama tu bang kwa ma where's that one that we chose
This one. Homemade lemonade.
mine toy mine or this one
Homemade lemonade. This one.
kani ke jonga di kani ya di 290
Alcohol free, no?
ha dan du Indian dah ni ma'am bashat there's an Indian guy who's cooking here
Okay.
yeah that's why we have basmati rice chalo yung bam na kani dikemas ni layo salad sudah bisa kerja kemana kaya ko salad bam dikum kebelang ni
No. That's this one.
Plang kum kebelang dish ni bam salad sudah ni deh dan meluk kan kit kami
But this one I never see it anywhere. This is the first time. It's your brand.
bancu pensok net tadi pensok
Is that enough?
ni keplang ke bahaya bah bahkan ni Kajimbam ko. Ni dia chicken curry with basmati rice. Pangingi je bang shaei te ni mane badon long shat. Ban sa India tengah try itu hi bashat ni. Ni mat kai long ni ko maka mangimut Jesus special Lord Jesus. Bang. Nice. It's good. It's good.
Studios. There's around like 100 artists working here. For our events that we host, there's like even a bigger audience coming because the house is like even more central and the project just got even more popular. We curated a few exhibitions already. Our next exhibition opening is next week. Here we have a focus in music because of the history of the house and the music studios, as Werder already said. What we also did was some listening sessions, so we collaborated with a collective from Berlin and did this concert series in the stairway, which was also really special to use this architectural space in an interesting way. Podium discussions, as we already heard, a lot of talks, workshops, and readings.
Which means like a new collaboration with some ensemble. It has been many years that I don't perform my own music. I used to be a pianist, like a concert pianist myself, and then at some point the practice itself, like the fact of doing it like a sport, like a professional sport player, like was too much for me. And then I decided to transition into composition, which the best thing about it is that if you write a note, it forever will stay there, unlike playing. You always have to keep on practicing. And yeah, so for example, this one, it's like it's a Viennese ensemble, and I know all of them like from before, and the conductor was here, and we edited the score and things like that.
And if we went to see that one in 10 days, is it open to the public?
It's open to the public. It's in Reaktor. Reaktor is in the 17th district, I think, Gerbergasse.
It's also a really nice location.
It's a beautiful place, and it's going to be on the 21st of May. I can show. For example, this is a score for orchestra. So many times also when you learn an instrument yourself, you're reading this. This is a flute, this is what one flute is playing. But then if it's an orchestra, it's flute, oboe, clarinet, plate, like what all of them are doing like this. So it also, the pages will go fast and you can't really even see on the screen. I need a bigger screen. So a score is like all the parts together. This is what the conductor sees. The complete instruction manual for the whole. Let's say, yeah. Not only like what the flutists need to play. I could show you a short, maybe nicer thing.
I just wanted to ask, are you open for collaboration? I come from India, so my place is known as the rock capital of India. So we have a rich music tradition there. We have a very rich tradition, tribal music tradition out there. So, similar to Mozart of Vienna, let's say, we also have this tribal music that is very unique to the rest of India. So I'm just asking if we are open for collaboration.
I'll answer a little bit more generally. I think in general, like in the world of new music, I see myself and also many composers trying to bring into this Western craft like a lot of influences, like from other thoughts and other ways of composition, and also from many different cultures. I feel like I'm very careful with that. Like for example, like your culture or things like that, many times I feel like I can appreciate it, but I'm very careful with using cultures that I don't know, things like that. Like myself, I'm Israeli. I feel like I'm working a lot with Jewish music. It's like a big part of my world, and Western classical music that I grew up on. But learning fully and very deeply other cultures in order to myself create in this language, sometimes for me that's, I don't know, I feel like I will have to go on a journey of 10 years in your culture before I can feel like I can say anything about it.
Yeah, understood, thanks.
A short saxophone quartet piece. And then I'll let you go.
Then we have to move on.
Or should we
No,
give
it's
up?
perfect. Let's have a quick.
That's a 3-minute thing. This is the Kebiat Saxophone Quartet. They're a wonderful ensemble. They're Spanish, but I think they're based in Basel.
Niki jaka ni gede ki ba dan studio bapher berit kibri behe kelinti berit ki blingkor kumju tamba ki dan ki rooms pala ki jom ki badan ki studio bat ki we which is very interesting kai long kom no. So this is what they call more like a co-working space for artists and creative communities.
Just because there is a workshop here, that's why we're gonna.
Alright, sure.
I was just thinking.
So of course that's a catastrophe financially. It's a bit crazy doing it. It's crazy, but I know I'm a member of Künstlerhaus and it's an association and they don't have money. I mean, there are Latinas in the house and they are really well off obviously, but the Künstlerhaus as an association is very poor. So I get a room, it's actually it's a huge space, which costs like 6,000 euro to rent a day and I get it for 10 days. That's what they provide, but they cannot provide money. And I'm not really good with applications because I got so tired of sending out applications, but because they take really so much time. I prefer to work artistically, but at the end, of course, it's a tricky balance between not being broke, but yeah, I don't know. But I make a living then if things don't really match anymore. I do a lot of portrait photography, and that of course gets paid. And it's still okay for me because I like to do portraits. Also, some of my work is portrait work. Because portrait for me is everything. Even my dance photography for me is portrait in a way because if you connect with the person, it's about a portrait. But I find the balance challenging. Sometimes I would prefer to be here and to work on something for an exhibition, but I can't afford, so I have to, accept the booking and do something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but do you choose any kind of specific material in doing for these art installation? Do you choose any kind of medium that?
Well, the one I did in the beginning, which is called Greenweaver in India, I used old parachutes from the Indian Army, from the Air Force. And because I work a lot with memory, I work a lot with people and portraits and memory and landscapes. And for me, it's all about memory, the imprints of people. Let's say the memory that we all experience is imprinted into the body. And I used to do a lot of dance when I was younger. And for me, I'm always fascinated about how the body keeps the score. That's what this way of memory, it's all imprinted. And when I do portraits or when I work with people, I find that it's like this library of memories is all present in the body. It all like shines through somehow. And so the idea I had in India was a bit that I did this brown ship structure, which was only 10 meters back then. And I used parachutes and cut them and made strings out of it, and then we made this fabric, which was a bit like this one, but much more simple. And it felt like parachutes were used for many years, so they also have imprints, and only reused something that was used before differently. And then also feel that the land is full of imprints, obviously, from the beginning of times. And so feel when you walk the land, you have an imprint on the land, and the land makes an imprint on you. So I think this is a continuous cycle of imprints and memory, the idea. So now I felt when I put this indoor, and I feel that the world we live in right now, which is completely into chaos and far away from any balance, I feel it's nice to put maybe a structure that used to be outdoor as an idea to put in an artificial space and cut it on the edges. And also because both spheres will be crooked to the side, as to me as a reference to that we're getting off balance.
I'm from India
Does
as
it
well.
make sense?
Yes, it makes a lot of sense. That's why I have another question.
Yeah.
So
Are you from India?
I'm from India, from the northeast India.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have a lot of natural resources there,
Yes.
and most of our artists are inspired by the natural beauty of things. So there is something called the living root bridges.
The living root
Bridges.
Yes.
So these are structures designed by our forefathers 400 to 500 years ago, maybe even earlier. So what they do is they do not have access to cement or wood or any kind of those structures back in the days.
Yes.
So what they would do is take a root of one tree from the other side of the river, another roots of another tree from the other side of the river, wove them together, and in 150 years or so time, so they become bridges. So yes, right. So when you talk about getting a structure from outside and bringing it inside,
yes,
this is something which we well, in a way we try to connect with, because though yes we have a connection with the nature, seeing the bridges there, but taking it in as a piece of art, I think that is something that is nature inspired, and you have a lot of connection, and you see you could really feel the emotions of people towards such kind of structure.
That's the wish. Yeah, I find nature always the biggest inspiration for. I mean, it is the biggest inspiration for everything.
Yes.
I feel, yeah.
So the question is, do you take nature as one of the inspiration too?
It is for me the main inspiration, honestly. I also believe that we are nature. I find the separation also tragic. We are nature, we are part of it. I wish it was not separated. But it totally is, yeah. And also maybe as an idea, I will also use those slide projectors for the installation that are behind you on the table.
Okay.
And I will project just water onto the wall. Just water. That's little boxes that will be made out of glass and have filtered water. Again, as a reference, because we all come from water. And this is what it's all about. I think this is what the art without it will not exist.
Okay.
I think it's a beautiful cycle that art is always a reflection, I guess, of how we perceive nature.
Right.
Yeah. Do you know Saladak, the Biennale in Leit? It's outside of Leit. That's where I showed the work last year, and it happened the second time.
No, Leh Ladakh I know, but
yeah, it's outside. It's called Saladak.
Okay.
It's outside of Leh. Yeah.
I see. All right.
And it's just land art. It's really beautiful because it's so much about communal work. So they invite mainly local artists, not just the ones coming from abroad, but all together on the same eye. I find it really beautiful. It's not this hierarchical, Westerners come to India, but it's about learning from each other.
Yes.
How is it called?
It's called Saladak, S-A, and then Ladakh. I think they changed now the name for the next design. I can send it to you. Yeah. It's really beautiful.
Great.
Cool. So nice.
Thank
wow.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we move up to the second floor now. You can just exit and then move up and then again.
What's your name?
Ferdinand.
Lauren. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah, bye-bye.
And it's all different. The other two institutions, they also somehow 2050 plus, you can kind of experience the inside of a whale, so it's very speculative designy. The other position, it's about the inside of a cow, so it's
same as in Vienna, so I think it's just building up. And
how long did it take you to create it?
I think I started it November 2023. And then 1 month, always in February, I would spend 1 month in Japan traveling and finding kyrteng, and now I produced again in February in Japan, and then it's premiered at the World Expo this year in Osaka 2 weeks ago, and so we wanted to bring it also a little bit to Vienna for everyone who cannot go to the expo. But actually for me it was also very funny to produce something which would be exhibited at the...
Alright, nilay adap ka to ka kuwe ng te, timantan nilait nyo sa shaei. Cuma mohe ni lo pong with the vest bite to Sons of the Hills. Pen ma bet udi gini hui kali rupi ni. Di bet. Oh, ni jeng ibang kali sini tu bro. Dah ibang ni kena bet. Yes, can someone take my bag and take a video of me here?